on the Westwood One Radio Network. Bengals coach Zach Taylor announced Friday that Joe Burrow will miss several weeks with a calf strain. Burrow suffered the injury during an 11-on-11 drill Thursday. He came up hobbling before going down on the field and was eventually carted off. NFL Network insider Ian Rappaport reports Jalen Ramsey underwent a full meniscus repair Friday morning and will be out until December. Ian adds the procedure is the best option for Ramsey's long-term health. Dalvin Cook is in New York to visit the Jets this weekend, and on Friday, he made an appearance on Good Morning Football. This might be his only team visit. The four-time Pro Bowler says he thinks Gang Green is building something special, and the chances he signs with them are pretty high. Today and tomorrow, teams across the league take the field for training camp Back Together Weekend, presented by YouTube on NFL Network and NFL Plus. This has been NFL Network Now on the Westwood One Radio Network.
Back to school is on, and Staples has great prices on everything you need for your best year yet. Save on notebooks. Save on headphones and laptops. Save on pens, markers, and all the essentials. And right now at Staples, save up to 60% on select notebooks, markers, and more. School on, save on at Staples, where school savings are always in session. N729. Prices may vary in-store and online.
Prescriptions require an online consultation with a healthcare provider who will determine if appropriate. Restrictions apply. See website for details and important safety information. Subscription required. Price varies based on product and subscription plan.
Hey guys, did you know there's a generic form of Viagra that works just the same, but is 95% cheaper? Just go to 4hims.com/joy. Through HIMS, you'll get a free medical consultation, discreet shipping if prescribed, and the process is 100% online. To start your free online visit, go to 4hims.com/joy. That's FORHIMS.com/JOY.
KXO AM 1230 can help you publicize your nonprofit group's upcoming events, and we're happy to do it at no charge. To take advantage of our offer, we ask that you let us know about the event at least 2 weeks ahead of time. Write down the important information. You know, who, what, where, when, and so on. Include a name and phone number of a contact person and mail or deliver the information to KXO, 420 Main Street, El Centro, California, 92243. Our email address is kxoamfm@kxoradio.com. The information you supply may be used as community news, public service announcements on the KXO info line, or on our website. If you're paying for promotion with another advertising medium, we do offer special nonprofit group rates to promote your event. KXO AM 1230 wants to work with you and your community group to make our Imperial Valley a better place. Tell us what's going on and we'll tell everyone else. KXO AM 1230, here to make a difference in the Valley.
1230 KXO, 7:31 in the morning. It is a Saturday morning. It is birthday time. Saturday mornings, July 29th. Big shot birthdays. I got the big shot birthdays. And then we've got the people that we all actually may actually know. On the big shot side, it's Robert Fuller's birthday. He was in Laramie and Emergency. Robert Fuller is 90 years old today. Roz Kelly, in Happy Days, she was Fonzie's girlfriend. She's 81. Keyboardist Neil Doughty of REO Speedwagon, 77 today. Mike Starr of Ed and Goodfellas, 73 today. Documentary maker Ken Burns, he is 70 years old today. In fact, we have a few 70-year-olds. TV personality Tim Gunn of Project Runway, 70 years old. Singer-bassist Geddy Lee of Rush is 70 years old. Patti Scialfa of the Bruce Springsteen and the E Street Band, 70 years old today. Actor Alexandra Paul of Baywatch is 60 years old today. Dean Haglund of The X-Files is 58. Country singer Martina McBride, she's 57 today. Actor Tim Amundsen of Psych is 54. Otto Asando of Django Unchained and TV's Elementary is 51. Will Wheaton, he was at Star Trek The Next Generation, Stand By Me when he was a little kid, and he was also in the Big Bang Theory. He was he was the nemesis there for the. Yeah, he's 51. Stephen Dorff is 50 years old today. Wanya Morris of Boys to Men is 50 years old today. Singer James Otto is a country guy. He's 50. Josh Radner, How I Met Your Mother, 49 today. And we have some of the younger crowd, Rachel Milner, Supernatural, 43 today. Caitlin Black of Heart of Dixie, 40 years old today. And Kate Fairbanks on The Young and the Restless, the only soap opera person, 30 years old today. We have the local birthdays. They're coming up next.
Timeout. All right. Remember, we're a team that plays together. Listen, the winning will take care of itself. We just have to get everyone involved.
In interscholastic sports, we celebrate what makes every one of us unique. And in the pursuit of a common goal, everyone in the huddle, in the bleachers, and in the community comes together. This message presented by the CIF and the California State Athletic Directors Association.
Happy birthdays this morning going out to David Briseño, Gunnar Hendrickson, Diana Flores, Irene Kakatian, Johnny Garcia Jr., Roy Cano, Bo Carson, Elvia Perez, Fidencio Sanchez, Greg Ramirez, Jim Abadi, John Papa Beltran, Martha Amparo Cruz, Shirley Hansen, Yvette Garcia, Diana Gallegos, Audrey Garcia, David Palacio, and Sylvia Marroquin. Happy birthday to each and every one.
More than 80 million Americans depend on AM radio for their news, traffic, weather, sports, and a community connection. It's the backbone of the emergency alert system, keeping us safe in dangerous times. It's critical that we keep AM radio in cars, because when cell and internet services are down, this free emergency service could be your only lifeline. Text AM to 52886 and tell Congress we need AM radio in cars. This message furnished by the National Association of Broadcasters.
And it is now time for the World and California News headlines, brought to you by Lock Air Conditioning and Custom Sheet Metal. Lock, your year-round comfort specialist.
CBS News Brief. In Iowa last night, a big GOP fundraising dinner with some big guests. Former President Trump made his pitch for why he should be president. CBS News, Willie James Inman on the other guests.
Florida Governor Ron DeSantis and Senator Tim Scott of South Carolina have stayed away from direct attacks on the former president.
It is summer, but this heat and humidity may be too much. Our Michael George reports.
Millions of Americans are feeling the intense heat. 60% of the country's population is under a heat advisory or flood watcher warning, according to the National Weather Service.
Heat alerts across the eastern portion of the country. A large piece of real estate covered by this.
Just under 4 minutes of vigorous movement daily can reduce your risk of cancer by almost 20%.
Most middle-aged adults in the United States don't exercise, and they're at increased risk for certain cancers.
CBS News Brief. I'm Stacey Lynn.
Become a Lock Air Conditioning VIP customer and get special pricing on cooling and heating tune-ups all year long. Call today to become a Lock Air Conditioning VIP customer at 760-93-LOCKE. That's 760-93-LOCKE. Lock VIPs receive discounted service and maintenance, discounted repairs, and priority service with prompt service. Lock Air Conditioning is your local York dealer, but they repair it all. So when the need arises, don't hesitate to call Lock Air Conditioning at 760-93-LOCKE. That's 760-93-LOCKE. Lock, the only name in air conditioning for over 40 years. York, install with confidence. Contractor's license number 696216.
California headline news. The Los Angeles County Sheriff's Department is facing a federal civil rights lawsuit after a deputy-involved shooting involving a group of teens in Paramount. The lawsuit claims a female deputy, identified only as Deputy Acuna, shot at the teens without cause or provocation, causing the teens to fear for their lives.
The Sheriff's Department needs some type of reform. We've seen them in the news almost every day this month, yes? So something is happening there.
Swifties waited hours for the official Taylor Swift merchandise truck to open Thursday ahead of her Friday and Saturday concerts in Santa Clara, with fans carefully planning their outfits for the show.
We're dressing up as two different street signs that she references in her music.
We're doing an elaborate outfit for the concert, but we will be wearing this merch like every day now.
Yeah, definitely every day.
The California Department of Motor Vehicles is currently conducting a pilot program on a digital driver's license that functions like a physical one. 1,000 people are participating in that program. Mike Salceda, California Headline News.
We're going to your California World and California News headlines brought to you this morning by Lock Air Conditioning and Custom Sheet Metal. For repair or replacement, call the experts. Lock Air Conditioning and Custom Sheet Metal.
What if the music stopped? If the familiar voices were silenced? If there were no breaking news updates? What if your companion and connection to your community came with a monthly fee? Don't worry, we're free local radio with you wherever you go, celebrating 100 years and looking forward to the next 100. We are broadcasters. Text radio to 52886 and let Congress know you depend on your local TV and radio stations. This message furnished by the National Association of Broadcasters.
And it is page 1 of the local news, a service this morning of El Centro Motors Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers, with 3 locations to serve you at El Centro Motors in the Brawley Auto Center on Highway 86 in Julia Drive, and at the Imperial Valley Mall. Just kind of pushed them all together there. In the news this morning, a local mosquito pool has tested positive for West Nile virus. The Imperial County Public Health Department says the mosquito pool is in the area of Cannon Drive in the city of Imperial. The sample was collected on July 28th. This is the first positive mosquito pool for West Nile virus identified in Imperial County so far this year. The county vector control program has approximately 52 mosquito traps placed in strategic areas throughout the county, mostly within city limits. Jeff Lamore, Deputy Director of Environmental Health, said the agency will continue monitoring disease activity and treat affected areas. Although the positive mosquitoes were collected in a specific area, all county residents should take precautions like wearing insect repellent and minimizing outdoor activity at dusk and dawn. That's when mosquitoes are most active. West Nile virus is transmitted to humans through the bite of an infected mosquito. Mosquitoes are infected when they feed on the infected birds. Severe symptoms of a West Nile virus include fever, vomiting, and seizures. Most people who are infected with West Nile virus will not experience any symptoms. Others will have only minor symptoms, such as a headache and body aches. And a special IID board meeting. The Imperial Irrigation District Board of Directors will hold the special meeting on Monday. Meeting will convene in closed session at 8 a.m. in the Condit Auditorium on Broadway in El Centro. There is one item on the agenda, and that is listed simply as public employment, title General Manager. We'll have more in just a minute.
El Centro Motors Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers are here for you. Now, before you head out on a summer road trip, head into Quick Lane, ask for the works. Trained technicians will change the oil using up to 6 quarts of synthetic blend oil and filter. Rotate the tires, top off the fluids, check the belts, hoses, battery, and brakes, all for one low price. It's the works at Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers, at El Centro Motors, the Imperial Valley Mall, the Brawley Auto Center, or with their new mobile service wherever you are.
And Calipatria Cleanup is today, City of Calipatria Cleanup event. It is scheduled for this morning. It'll run from 8 a.m. until 12 noon at 525 South Sorensen Avenue in Calipatria. Residents will be able to drop off furniture, yard waste, large appliances, and e-waste. They will also accept automobile tires, but no more than 9 tires without transportation waiver from Environmental Health. The automobile they will accept passenger and light truck tires and rims. The event is for Calipatria residents only. Must show proof of residency, either a driver's license, a water bill, such as that. They will not accept waste from businesses. No commercial dumping will be allowed. And there's going to be a rummage sale, but it's for a good cause. It's for a couple of good causes. Rummage sale in El Centro will be held at 569 Broadway, starting at 8 o'clock this morning and running morning until noon. The rummage sale is being held indoors, air-conditioned, so that's a break. All kinds of good stuff will be for sale. Proceeds go to benefit the American Legion Post 25 and the Brown Bag Coalition. That is it. That's a local news, page 1. Service of Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers with 3 locations to serve you. Quick Lane services all makes and models, and you will never need an appointment.
From coast to coast, this is Goddard's Gold, right here on the Imperial Valley's AM 1230 KXO.
Goddard's Gold. What's your name? Who's your daddy?
Get the gold, Goddard's Gold, Saturday 9 p.m. to midnight and Sunday morning 8 a.m. to 11 a.m.
Goddard's Gold.
And it is now time for page 2 of the local news, served up this morning by K Sushi Bar and Grill in Imperial. Great Japanese food specializing in sushi rolls. There are 50 different varieties of sushi rolls, one for each state in the union. In the news, IID Conserve Alert is still in effect. It was extended, remember. Imperial Irrigation District says the Conserve Alert they have issued will continue through this, tonight. The Conserve Alert is designed to take the pressure off the energy grid. This will help maintain reliable energy delivery service and help avert rotating power outages. Customers are asked to conserve energy during the hours of 4 to 9 p.m. To reduce energy use and help the overall grid. Set your thermostat to 78 degrees or higher. Avoid using major appliances between 4 and 9 p.m. and turn off all unnecessary lights. Use floor and ceiling fans as much as possible. Suspect charges include murder. The preliminary hearing for Jose Luis Rebelo ended this week. It ended with the judge determining there was enough evidence to bind him over for trial. Rebelo, suspected in the 2022 shooting deaths of Jonathan Hill. Rebelo will be arraigned on the charges on August 7th. He remains in jail with bail set at $1 million. In October of last year, El Centro Police responded to a call of shots fired. Officers arrived at the Phoenix Bar on South 4th Street. They found 29-year-old Jonathan Hill suffering from a gunshot wound. Victim was transported to El Centro Regional Medical Center, where he later succumbed. Rebelo was arrested as the suspect in that shooting. And median improvements on Adams Avenue are continuing. That's in El Centro. Caltrans started the project earlier this week. It is part of the state's Clean California program. Clean California is a $1.1 billion multi-year cleanup effort initiated by Governor Gavin Newsom. El Centro Mayor Martha Cardenas-Singh says the current project will enhance what the city has already done on Adams Avenue. Mayor says El Centro has invested millions into the Adams Parks area with a Sidewinder Skate Park, Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Sports Pavilion, and the Aquatic Center. She said the median of improvements will enhance the area even more. The Caltrans project will see new concrete curbs, rockscapes, and drought-resistant plants all along Adams Avenue from Imperial Avenue to Main Street, including the bend between 3rd and 4th Streets. Improvements will also include the medians along Imperial Avenue from El Dorado Avenue to Bradshaw Avenue and Adams Avenue to the railroad tracks. Work is still being done at night to protect crews from the heat and minimize traffic disruption. And there was another car burglary. El Centro Police are investigating the incident. Burglary was reported Thursday afternoon. An SUV parked in the El Centro Regional Medical Center parking lot and a window smashed and a purse taken. The purse contained cash as well as a number of other items. Over the last several weeks, there have been a rash of vehicle break-ins with similar characteristics in this area of El Centro. We're going to take a look at your weather in just a minute.
K Sushi Bar and Grill in Imperial is serving the best Japanese cuisine in the Imperial Valley. The menu is full of outstanding entrees. Yes, there's something for everyone at K Sushi, including for the kids. K Sushi offers you 50 different sushi rolls. They're named after our 50 states. And there's fresh sushi and sashimi, plus beer, wine, and sake. And oh, I forgot to mention, they also have teriyaki chicken or beef, rice and noodles. K Sushi Bar and Grill in Imperial. They're open daily from 11 a.m. till 9 p.m. K Sushi also caters and welcomes big groups anytime. Call 760-355-4440. That's 355-4440 for your takeout.
The high temperature yesterday, 113 degrees. The overnight low this morning, 88. National Weather Service says high pressure will begin to migrate away from the region over the weekend as an area of low pressure approaches from Mexico. This will result in temperatures retreating somewhat closer to normal as moisture levels increase. Scattered mountain thunderstorms should become more numerous and descend into the lower elevations in an active monsoon pattern early next week, while strong gusty winds and dense blowing dust will be the primary weather hazards. Some locations could experience heavy rainfall. This weather pattern may be short-lived, as abnormally hot and dry weather could return during the latter half of next week. Weather forecast calling for an excessive heat warning today, the last day. Sunny and hot today. Highs right near 114. South to southeast winds 5 to 10 miles per hour. Tonight, increasing clouds. Overnight lows around 89. Southwest wind 10 to 15 miles per hour, gusting as high as 20 miles per hour. 30% chance of showers on Sunday, mainly after 11 a.m. Partly cloudy skies. Highs right near 109. Heat index values as high as 114. Southeast winds at around 10 miles per hour. Sunday night, a 20% chance of showers and thunderstorms after 11 p.m. Partly cloudy skies, overnight lows around 90. South to southeast wind 10 to 15 miles per hour, gusting as high as 20 miles per hour. Monday, chance of showers with thunderstorms also possible after 11 a.m. Partly cloudy skies on Monday, highs right near 106. With the south to southeast wind 10 to 15 miles per hour, gusting as high as 20 miles per hour. Chance of precipitation at 30%. And right now we are looking at 90 degrees, 62% the relative humidity, just a light little wind out there, a light little breeze, south wind, about 5 miles per hour. Air Pollution Control District says air quality is still good throughout the region. Your local news, page 2, has been served up by K Sushi Bar and Grill in Imperial. Check out the daily lunch specials. The dinner menu features 16 different entrees. K Sushi Bar and Grill, just off Highway 86 in Imperial.
For over a century, local broadcasting has evolved with the needs of the community. We move past the stigmas of opinion journalism and bring the most relevant news online, on air, and on the go. You have trusted us with your news, sports, weather, and entertainment. Trust us to keep moving with you. Text radio to 52886 and tell Congress local broadcasting is here to stay.
And it's time for the Sports World Roundup, brought to you by Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District, an affiliate of the Scripps Health Network, working together to provide you the best care. On the baseball scoreboard, a lot of baseball yesterday. Blue Jays beat the Angels 4-1. Padres won. They defeated the Rangers 7-1. Marlins over the Tigers 6-5. Yankees were shut out. Orioles got them 1-0. Phillies over the Pirates 2-1. The White Sox shut out the Guardians 3-0. It was the Mets over the Nationals 5-1. Braves beat the Brewers 10-7. The Royals took them 10 innings to do it, but they beat the Twins 8-5. Rays over the Astros 4-3. Cubs got by the Cardinals 3-2. Athletics over the Rockies 8-5. Mariners defeated the Diamondbacks 5-2. Reds over the Dodgers 6-5. And the Red Sox beat the Giants by a score of 3-2. In the WNBA, just 3 games were played. Storm beat the Sky 83-74. Wings got by Mystics 90-62, and the Lynx defeated Liberty 88-83. We'll have more in just a minute.
Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District, ready to serve you and your family for all of your healthcare needs. Let our team of dedicated physicians guide you on your journey to better health. Pioneers is a recognized leader in healthcare and has more than 10 health centers and clinics throughout the Imperial Valley. When the need arises, don't hesitate to come and see us. We have services and locations in Calexico and Raleigh, and of course, our award-winning hospital, Pioneers Memorial. For more information on all Pioneer services, visit www.pmhd.org today.
And the Women's World Cup continues. The U.S. team not really proud of their performance against Netherlands. Players in the United States women's national team believe their performance against the Netherlands was not very good, at least not good enough. But they expect to improve as the Women's World Cup continues. That was the message from U.S. WNT midfielders Savannah DeMello and Andy Sullivan, who spoke to the media on Saturday after having 2 days to reflect on their 1-1 draw to the Dutch. The U.S. next game will be against Portugal on Tuesday, August 1st. So they got plenty of time to practice. England midfielder Kyra Walsh has avoided an ACL injury, according to the Football Association announcement early this morning in New Zealand. Although she remains a major doubt for the remainder of the Women's World Cup, she does expect to recover and be ready for next year anyway. In golf, with the FedEx Cup 2 weeks away, Lee Hodges can breathe easier. Justin Thomas can't. Hodges birdied 4 of his last 6 holes for a 764 and a 4-stroke lead over Tyler Duncan Friday after almost 2 rounds of the 3M Open. Thomas, of course, didn't make the cut. Steve Alker takes a second round Senior Open Championship lead. He is ahead of that. He is on top of the leaderboard with 368. And Celine Bautier, she posted a 269 in the second round of the Evian Championship to move to a 7 under overall, giving her a 1-shot lead on Friday. And in tennis, Germany, a German teenager, Noah Aguge, reached the final on her first time in the main draw of a WTA tour tournament on Friday, continuing a meteoric rise for a player ranked 207th in the world. And Russian and Belarusian players denied entry for the Prague WTA event. That's all because of that situation in the Ukraine, of course. That's it. That's a look at sports. Sports this hour has been brought to you by Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District. Log on to pmhd.org for more information about Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District.
KXO AM 1230 can help you publicize your nonprofit group's upcoming events, and we're happy to do it at no charge. To take advantage of our offer, we ask that you let us know about the event at least 2 weeks ahead of time. Write down the important information. You know, who, what, where, when, and so on. Include a name and phone number of a contact person and mail or deliver the information to KXO, 420 Main Street, El Centro, California, 92243. Our email address is kxoamfm@kxoradio.com. The information you supply may be used as community news, public service announcements on the KXO info line, or on our website. If you're paying for promotion with another advertising medium, we do offer special nonprofit group rates to promote your event. KXO AM 1230 wants to work with you and your community group to make our Imperial Valley a better place. Tell us what's going on and we'll tell everyone else. KXO AM 1230, here to make a difference in the Valley.
And your financial news and weather brought to you this morning by Southwest Security, a locally owned company protecting you and your property. Southwest Security also offers live scan fingerprinting to the public. The stocks rose Friday with the Dow Jones Industrial Average and S&P 500 closing out their third winning weeks. That's in a row as a measure of inflation closely watched by the Federal Reserve came in at its lowest in nearly 2 years. Dow jumped 176.57 points, or 0.50%, to 35,459.29. S&P 500 added 0.99% to 4,582.23. NASDAQ Composite gained 1.90% to 14,316.66. All three major averages notched weekly gains, with the 30 stock average up by about 0.66%. On Thursday, the Dow ended a 13-day win streak, a length not seen since 1987. We'll take a look at your weather in just a minute.
Hi, this is Jason Jackson, owner of Southwest Security. 2 years ago, I opened Southwest Postal, offering you 24-hour access 365 days a year. So if you're tired of dealing with the inconvenience of our post office hours and you would like to be able to get your mail when you want, Saturdays, Sundays, holidays, in the middle of the night, then come visit us at Southwest Postal with 24-hour staff. Plus, we're also your local FedEx, DHL, and Postal Service Center. We even offer text message and email notification when you receive your mail. Southwest Postal at the corner of 4th and Heil in El Centro.
The high temperature yet today, 113 degrees. The overnight low this morning, 88. National Weather Service says high pressure will begin to migrate away from the region over the weekend as an area of low pressure approaches from Mexico. This will result in temperatures retreating somewhat closer to normal as moisture levels increase. Scattered mountain thunderstorms should become more numerous and descend into the lower elevations in an active monsoon pattern early next week, while strong gusty winds and dense blowing dust will be the primary weather hazards. Some locations could experience heavy rainfall. This weather pattern may be short-lived, as abnormally hot and dry weather could return during the latter half of next week. Weather forecast calling for an excessive heat warning today, the last day. Sunny and hot today, highs right near 114. South to southeast winds 5 to 10 miles per hour. Tonight, increasing clouds, overnight lows around 89. Southwest wind 10 to 15 miles per hour, gusting as high as 20 miles per hour. 30% chance of showers on Sunday, mainly after 11 a.m. Partly cloudy skies, highs right near 109. Heat index values as high as 114. Southeast winds at around 10 miles per hour. Sunday night, a 20% chance of showers and thunderstorms after 11 p.m. Partly cloudy skies, overnight lows around 90. South to southeast wind 10 to 15 miles per hour, gusting as high as 20 miles per hour. Monday, chance of showers with thunderstorms also possible after 11 a.m. Partly cloudy skies on Monday, highs right near 106. With the south to southeast wind 10 to 15 miles per hour, gusting as high as 20 miles per hour. Chance of precipitation at 30%. And your financial news and weather brought to you this hour by Southwest Security Services. They offer 24-hour-a-day post office boxes at Southwest Postal at the corner of 4th and Heil in El Centro. It's 8 o'clock at KXO, El Centro, California.
And contenders shared at the annual Lincoln Day dinner, even as Trump's legal troubles continue to grow.
The crowd mostly on Trump's side, just two lesser-known rivals called out his legal issues. Former Arkansas Governor Asa Hutchinson.
We need a new direction for America and for the GOP.
And former Texas Congressman Will Hurd.
Donald Trump is running to stay out of prison.
But the attacks fell flat. Because here in Iowa and everywhere else, Trump still leads by huge margins among Republicans.
CBS is at O'Keefe. With more on Trump's legal troubles, here's CBS's Christina Ruffini.
The three new charges found in the 60-page superseding indictment from a Florida federal grand jury include accusations that Trump conspired to pressure a Mar-a-Lago employee to delete security camera footage. There's also an alleged violation of the Espionage Act, charging that Trump showed an Iran war plan to several people without security clearances back in July of 2021 in Bedminster, New Jersey.
You still have a chance to win Mega Millions, or should I say, Mega Billion.
Nobody won last night's $940 million jackpot drawing, so the grand prize now climbs to $1.05 billion, $1 billion. Right now, that is tied for the fourth largest jackpot in Mega Millions history. It's been more than 3 months since someone matched all 6 numbers and won the Mega Millions jackpot. The next drawing is Tuesday.
That's CBS's Dana Jacobson. The heat wave is a major concern for everyone, especially for those who live in low-income neighborhoods. Why is that?
These areas tend to have many fewer trees and much more
infrastructure like parking lots and roads in them that actually absorb more of the sun's energy, and they raise the air temperature in these neighborhoods.
Jeremy Hoffman is the Director of Climate Justice and Impact at Groundwork USA. Striking actors are pounding the hot pavement outside Netflix offices in Los Angeles. They're getting support from some top names in the business, like Jane Fonda.
These unions coming together in solidarity is historically important. Union solidarity forever.
The actors' strike began on July 14th. Giving prisoners a better chance to succeed after prison, Illinois Governor J.B. Pritzker has signed a bill to do just that.
Focuses our mandatory supervised release system on creating successful outcomes for those who were formerly incarcerated and improves the safety and peace of our communities.
The governor says the program also reduces the chances they'll be sent back. This is CBS News.
Find great hires fast with Indeed. Their end-to-end hiring solution makes it easy to attract, interview, and hire candidates all in the same place. Visit Indeed.com/credit.
Ray Magliozzi here for eBay Motors. So you ordered a new air filter for your car. You try to install it, but it doesn't fit. So you take a little bit off the sides. Well, still doesn't fit? Well, you could try to sit on it. Or get it right the first time with eBay Guaranteed Fit. When you see the check, you know that part's going to fit. Air filters, brakes, headlights, over 122 million parts. Get the right parts at the right prices. eBay Motors, let's ride. Eligible items only. Exclusions apply.
When you have trouble sleeping, it's tough. When kids have trouble sleeping...
Mom, I can't sleep. Dad, just one more story?
For nights like this, try Vicks Pure Z's Kids. Our great tasting gummies are specially formulated for kids with a unique blend of botanicals and a low dose of melatonin to support their natural sleep cycle. Best of all, they're drug-free and non-habit forming. Help your child fall asleep naturally with Pure Z's Kids Gummies. Consult with a doctor before use. For ages 4 and up.
Don't ever underestimate the power of a Swiftie. Here's CBS's Stacey Lynn.
They're now capable of causing minor earthquakes. According to experts, fans who attended the Eras Tour in Seattle earlier this month caused seismic activity equivalent to a 2.3 magnitude earthquake. Jackie Kaplan Auerbach is a seismologist from Western Washington University.
People are dancing. Those signals can amplify, can add together.
Scientists say they're still gathering and examining data to determine exactly why the ground shakes at the stadium during big events like this one.
We can't be certain as to whether the signals are the people moving the ground or potentially something about the sound system.
Stacey Lynn, CBS News.
By the way, tickets to Taylor Swift's concerts are also causing the earth to shake. Some are going for as much as $6,000. Linda Kenyon, CBS News.
Yeah, I'm so stressed. Our business is growing. We've got people all over now.
Ooma.
What is that? Meditation?
I'm recommending the Ooma cloud phone system with auto attendant and more than 50 features.
Ooma?
Yep. Switching to Ooma is a cinch. Just $24.95 per month per user, plus taxes and fees.
Ooma.
Now you're feeling it. Find small business calm at ooma.com/radio. That's OOMA.com/radio.
Every dead body tells a story, and someone needs to speak for the deceased. Streaming exclusively on BritBox, Amelia Fox returns in the new season of Silent Witness, one of the original forensic crime dramas. For over 25 years, this long-running series has drawn in millions of fans and has earned its place as a staple of British crime drama. Stream the new season of Silent Witness only on BritBox. Undeniably brilliant, undeniably British. Free trial at BritBox.com.
And now, more of the best oldies on the radio.
Gentlemen, I would like to introduce
George Gale.
I got style, I'm cultured, I'm sophisticated.
AM 1230 KXO.
1230 KXO.